All right. Sorry for those who were just now turning in. We had some hardware, software issues, and so we're back. We're here from Don Jones Stadium in Greenbrier, Arkansas for today's match between the Vilonia Eagles and the Greenbrier Panthers. We're joining in action at the 6 minute mark. It's still 0-0. Starting at 11 real quick, I'll recap while I can. For Greenbrier, Ethan Rhodes, Ethan Fields, Jonathan Reyes, Jaden Cole, Sam Robbins, Liam Barkefer, Sam Goodman, Gordon Jones, Luis Cantu, Kellen Everett, and Landon Johnson. For Vilonia, you have out there Julio Sanchez. Your back line's going to be Gunnar Rogers, Noah Ortega, Kason Martin, Josue Navarro. In the midfield, you have Case Bird. Ooh, did he find it? Nope, just the outside of the net. Case Bird, Luke Robinson, and Brandon Reyes. And you also have Junior Garza, Hunter Harwood, and Nathan Hoyt out there as well. All right. On the restart. All right, we've a little bit of a. All right. Sorry, we've got all kinds of issues going on up here in the booth right now. That we have a stoppage in play. It looks like the ball went into touch on the far sideline for a Vilonia throw. Hoyt to Garza. Garza loses it. Greenbrier possesses through the midfield. Greenbrier trying to attack through the middle. That's number 12, Everett. Sends it out wide to 8 on a run. Jones. Jones in the corner. Gets by Ortega. Keeps on the baseline. Eventually poked away. Rogers unable to get it completely cleared, but Case Bird's there to save the day. Now Case is on a run. He gets it up to Junior on a. Oh, Junior just lets it get away from him. One for Greenbrier, takes it away, sends it down the sideline. Rogers looks to center it, but can't find an eagle. Instead, the Greenbrier Panthers have it. And Greenbrier looking to attack this near side of the field. 6 has it, making it a run. Bird's on him. Pokes it through out wide to 8, Jones. Jones can't track it down and play. It's going to be a throw in for the Eagles. We're almost 9 minutes into this first half. Score still 0-0. Robinson trying to get to Hoyt. Hoyt keeps it in play but can't keep control. Greenbrier has it. Greenbrier on the far side numbers, looking to attack. Now they drop. 6 makes a run. Yep, foul by Robinson. Looks like they just got their legs bumped up. So we have a free kick for Greenbrier, about the 30-yard line. Or, yeah. This looks like number, is that 1? Number 2, well, it's Ethan. Well, the question is it Rhodes or Fields? That's 1. Ethan Rhodes puts a low line drive, gets through everybody, goes out the baseline. It'll be a goal kick for Vilonia. And we are now at the 10-minute mark. 30 minutes left in this first half. Still 0-0. Greenbrier had an opportunity around the 7-minute mark where they got a header on a ball. It ended up in the side of the net. But other than that, not too much exciting happening just yet. Ball has been played predominantly in the Greenbrier half of the field. Vilonia's had a couple of runs, just unable to break through that back line. Greenbrier's been doing a pretty good job of picking its battles and attacking when they need to. Good job there by Bird to get ahead on it to get it back to Julio with some pace so that we could to stop that Greenbrier attack. Oh, Harwood. Harwood to Reyes. Reyes on this near sideline now. He's going to look to put it in the middle. Robinson deflects it off of a Greenbrier player, and Greenbrier number 10 comes up, and Luis Cantu gets a run. 3 is off. So, yeah. Yep. Not a horrible idea, but three took a bolt before the ball was even played. So, near side AR was all over it, and it'll be a offside restart for Vilonia. Oh, trying to give that to Rogers on the wing, a little bit too much in front of him. It's going to be a Greenbrier throw. Vilonia unable to take advantage of that offside. Possession back to Greenbrier on the throw. Greenbrier centers it. Now looks to find 6 on a run. He's on a run. Julio can't get in front of it, but 6 got too much on it. Keeps it in play, but Navarro went out the baseline. Goal kick coming for the Eagles. So Julio had to kind of heroically leap out at it, slowed him down enough to allow that ball time to roll out. Goal kick Vilonia. Into the match for Vilonia, Davin Partridge is entered. Can't get to it. The wind is, you can tell the wind's really starting to pick up if you look at these flags on the far sideline. Some of these throws start off going one direction and then badly turn the other. A lot of low line drive plays probably going to be useful here. Robinson ends up having to drop this all the way back to Ortega. Now Josue trying to punch it up to Partridge. Gets it by temporarily, but Greenbrier does come away with it. Greenbrier now dropping to the back line, trying to reevaluate what's going on. Harwood forces a big touch. The wind's going to catch it and push it back. And Greenbrier's not going to be able to settle. It's going to be a Vilonia throw. Yeah, with the wind to your back, that's got speed and pace. Harwood's on the ball. He's just outside the box, into the box. Tries to make a run. Last touch, Greenbrier. Vilonia corner coming. Vilonia's got the wind to their back right. Nope. Well, the AR called it corner. Center overruled it. Oh, did he? Okay. Well, it's also it's hard to tell what the flag's doing right now. Like I said, the wind's blowing crazy. So it is a goal kick Greenbrier, which is kind of what it looked like from my perspective. Greenbrier working at the far sideline, now bringing it to the middle. Now looking to make a run. Big touch, gets over everybody, but Greenbrier is unable to track it down in time. Play back all the way to keeper. Oh, trying to get to Bird. Bird gets a foot on it but can't control it. Now 10 has it into the box. And he gets it. 10 finds the goal. That is Luis Cantu finding the net in the 14th minute. All right, back to action. Vilonia gives up a goal, 14th minute. Now they got to find an equalizer. Harwood wins it away, drops it to his back line. Rogers running full speed to try and win this back. Now it's Hoyt. Hoyt to Harwood. Oh, Harwood tried to sneak it back through to Hoyt. Greenbrier's there. Now Greenbrier looking for a big run. That's off the head of Navarro. Finally hits the ground. Martin gets a foot on it, uses the wind to propel it forward. Now Greenbrier comes down, settles with it. Ooh. Partridge forces a bad touch by Greenbrier. We'll have a Vilonia throw. Martin to Ortega. Ortega to Rogers. We're going to flip the field. Ortega making a run, gets a foot on it, but can't get it to anybody. Greenbrier taking this near sideline, looking to attack through the middle now. They got a runner number 5 out there on the wing. Martin's tracking him down. He's just outside the box. Now he's into the box. Martin gets a foot on it. That's a good run there by Sam Robbins, and it's 1A corner for the Panthers. Number 5, Sam Robbins, is going to take this for the Panthers. Both arms up. The wind got that one. I think that went behind everything. The wind is shifting. It was blowing towards us just a second ago. Now it's blowing hard across the field. So be something we need to keep an eye on. Precarious wind conditions here. Actually, it's interesting. You see this far right-hand corner. It's blowing towards 65. This near corner is blowing towards this far side end zone. So interesting. Goal kick coming forward, Vilonia. We have some substitutions. It looks like number 3, Jonathan Reyes, is getting a breather for Greenbrier. And then we have some other shifting. It looks like number 17, Connor McCauley. Hoyt on a run for Vilonia. Tries to get to Harwood. Greenbrier there. Collapses, takes it away. Rogers with a good run. Gets it to Hoyt. Hoyt gets it back to Rogers. Rogers making a run. Greenbrier pokes it away. Last touch, Greenbrier. Yep. Corner is the call. Good pressure there by Rogers. Earns a corner for the Eagles. Looking to equalize here with just over 22 minutes remaining. Greenbrier gets a head on, clears it out. Robbins drops it back to Navarro. Navarro, big left foot on it, high floater out the baseline, off frame. Goal kick coming for the Panthers. Quick touch just outside the box to the back line. Greenbrier looking to possess the ball up the field. Big touch there, though, and Vilonia does win possession off of it. Martin gets it to Partridge, who's taking some space here. Now he's going to look to use his speed to get around multiple defenders. Hops over the ball. It should be a throw. Vilonia, it is. Reyes is tracking over to pick this throw up. They're going to let Partridge throw it. Just over 21 minutes remaining. Davin, low spinner into the box off the foot of Greenbrier. We're going to do it again. Another spinner. That gets off the head of a Greenbrier to the middle of the field. Navarro tries to step in front of it. Can't get it controlled. Martin slows it down temporarily. Greenbrier has another runner on it. Rogers is now in a foot race with McCallie. He gets by Rogers. Now he's looking to center it. Oh, Rogers falls over the ball, so that's going to be last touch Vilonia. Ortega able to clear it to Rogers. Rogers trying to turn it up the field. Can't keep it in play. Greenbrier throw, far sideline. Greenbrier trying to drop for control, loses possession. Harwood back. He's got to hurry, though. He's got pressure coming from behind. So he drops it to Martin. Martin drops it to Ortega. Noah takes a little bit of space. Up to Bird. Bird has to put it in the air to get control. Now he sends it up. No one's there except for Greenbrier. Now Greenbrier's going to look for a big touch and a big run. Davin gets there before 5 does. Last touched Greenbrier. Davin Partridge did a good job of outrunning Sam Robbins there and does end up earning a goal kick for. Oh no, they called a foul. Okay, that makes a lot more sense because it was last touched by Davin. So they're going to call a foul on, I think, foul on Robbins against Partridge, and it's going to be a Vilonia restart. Quick touch to Navarro. Navarro to Robinson. Robinson to Ortega. No, with pressure. Getting out to Rogers. Rogers just has to stab it up the field. Unable to get a lot of good, clean possessions. Greenbrier taking advantage of that. Reyes unable to break it through the pack of Panthers. Navarro tracking 5 in the box. 5 keeps it. Gets a shot off, and it's deflected off Ortega. That should be a Greenbrier corner. No, blocked the shot, but Vilonia is not out of hot water yet. Just over 18 minutes remaining in this first half. Greenbrier is up 1-0. Both hands up. 5 flips it up. Keeps it in. Greenbrier unable to control it. Or are they saying it never? Yeah, they're saying it went out the baseline and came back in. So it's a goal kick, Vilonia. Like I said, the wind is playing all kinds of tricks today. Sanchez with a quick touch out to Rogers. Rogers turns, tries to get up to Hoyt. Oh, yeah. Bird tried to pick off a touch. Couldn't control it, but luckily last touch Greenbrier on the far sideline. Hoyt gets it up to Harwood. Harwood trying to get a body on it. Greenbrier settles here on the near sideline. Josue's there to attack. Now a big touch by Greenbrier. Settled. 10 takes a couple different looks and then turns. Trying to get it back to 10 up the middle, but Ortega is there. Harwood. Looks like he got fouled, but since Vilonia maintained possession, we're going to keep playing. Oh, Reyes, I think, was trying to get it up, a spin touch up to Josue on a run. Unsuccessful, but it is a Vilonia throw. Partridge drops it back to Martin. Martin back to Partridge. Davin drops it to Noah Ortega. Now Ortega to Rogers. We're going to look to attack from this near sideline. McCallie pokes it away. Hoyt's the last to touch it. It's going to be a Greenbrier throw. We are going to get substitution for Greenbrier. Number 13, Colby Meneses is going to enter the match. Giving, who's that coming off? Number 4, Jaden Cole a break. And we're back to action. It's the Greenbrier throw around the midfield far sideline. Ball rolling loose. Greenbrier's in control, though. Now Hunter forces a big touch. Wins taking it awkwardly. Davin shoulders that one out of play, and the Greenbrier throw is going to be coming. Number 5, Robbins gets a throw, sends it into 12. That's Kellen Everett's. He drops it back to Rhodes. Rhodes now looking to find someone on the far sideline. That's McCallie. He can't get to it, so it's going to be a Vilonia throw. We are going to have some substitutions for the Eagles. See Matthew Curia out there. Tadao Pittman And it looks like Junior Garza is going to be re-entering the match as well. Looks like Navarro, Harwood for sure are off. Who else came off? We're going to let Greenbrier get a substitution while we're at it. McCallie's coming off, and number 8 is going to re-enter the match. That's Gordon Jones. Oh, Ortega mistouches, but the Greenbrier player falls down, and somehow Noah is able to sneak it out of there. Curia trying to run on. Ball gets by everyone, though, and now 7's going to have to drop it all the way back to the keeper. Keeper's ball goes up, gets caught in the wind, and Greenbrier is unable to control it in play. It's going to be a Vilonia throw here on the near sideline. Junior drops it for Partridge. Davin's going to take this throw. Trying to get it to Junior on a throw. Gets all the way to the back line before Pittman almost comes down with it. A loose ball touches. Bird trying to win it clean. Gets it out to Pittman. Pittman trying to flick it up into the box. Deflected by Greenbrier. And after a lot of nothing, Greenbrier has it on the far sideline. Rogers slows it down, but only temporarily. That is last touch Greenbrier out near sideline. Partridge is going to take this throw, drops it back to Martin. Martin's got to hurry. He's got pressure coming from behind. Foot race. Robinson's going to get there before 10. And he plays that out the baseline. I think he was trying to get that, say that Greenbrier touched it last. No luck there. It's going to be a Greenbrier corner with about 12:45 remaining in this first half. Greenbrier remains up 1-0. Number 5's got the kick. Both hands up. This one stays in play. Greenbrier gets a head on it. Last touch by Robinson. Martin clears it. Julio got a paw on it, but the foot of Martin clears it. But Vilonia not out of the woods yet. Martin's got to punch that out of play just to slow things down, give everyone a breather. A little under 12 minutes remaining. Greenbrier able to maintain. Well, everyone's stopping except for, okay, that it did go into touch. Vilonia throw coming. Rogers drops this back to Ortega. Ortega lets it bounce a couple times. Oh, struggles to settle it. Now he has to send it back to Sanchez. Sanchez up to Reyes. Reyes settles. Pressured on the sideline, trying to get it to Bird. Just a little bit behind him, though. Now Greenbrier looking to run up the middle. 12 gets a big touch on it. Gets by everybody. Finds the net. Number 12, Kellen Everetts. Puts Greenbrier up 2-0. So in the 28th minute, Greenbrier goes up 2-0. Substitutions. Davin Partridge is getting a breather for Josue Navarro, and I think number 14 is into the match. That's Preston Higginbotham for Greenbrier. Greenbrier not done yet. Looking to take advantage of the 11 minutes we have remaining. Oh, Curia falls over the ball but is able to get it back to Reyes. Reyes looking to make a run. He's on that far sideline. Gets by two momentarily, just outside the box. Trying to center it. And last touch, Vilonia. Center ref encouraging some good sportsmanship out there. Greenbrier goal kick. Drops it back to the center back. He has to quick touch it up. Curia's there to pressure. Now Greenbrier with some space looking to do something. 13 has on their sideline. Garza, that should be, no, that's last touch. It was last touch Greenbrier, but the near side turned his head, assuming he knew what called. That's all right. Greenbrier throw. Five's got it. He's got pressure from Navarro. Now Greenbrier opts just to push up. And because of that, Vilonia has it going the other way. Oh, Pittman trying to get to Bird, loses it momentarily. Now Bird's having to work. He gets it up to Robinson. Robinson now got to come pressure from behind. Gets it back to Bird. Bird sends it out wide to Reyes. Greenbrier just kicks it as hard as they can. Into the sideline. It's going to be a throw in for the Eagles. Oh, we have a stop. Ref calling X. Let's see what the. And Reyes is just awarded a yellow card, and so is the fullback for Greenbrier. Like I said, he was encouraging better sportsmanship out there, and he's going to take a handle of it right away. So Reyes is going to come out and be replaced by Hoyt. Let's see who the offending Greenbrier player is. And kudos to the center. He warned them, said he wasn't going to deal with it, and he took action. Oh, I stopped the clock, but the on-site facility did not. So it's going to take me a second to get back up to speed. Oh, ball loose in the box. Tadao sends it out wide. Hoyt in the box. Tries to punch it up to Curia. Hoyt. Greenbrier finally successfully clears. Hoyt trying to get to it. Good job shielding by Greenbrier. Earns themselves a goal kick. That was number 2, Ethan Fields, who got the yellow for Greenbrier. So Reyes and Fields both getting a yellow in the, we'll say 31st minute. Probably the 30th minute. By the time they got off the field, it was the 31st. And now goal kick coming for the Panthers, up 2-0. Bird drops it back to Rogers. Rogers gets it to Ortega. Greenbrier is just beating Vilonia to some of these longer passes when we're trying to go through the mid. Good job of Rogers, though, to slow things down. Can't control it. It's going to be a throw. Yeah, should be a throw, Greenbrier. They drop it. Curious pressure has been good. Yeah, that ball, the foot was at Curious' head, and unsafe play is called. Hoyt. Low spinner up to Curia. Greenbrier gets a leg in front of it, sends it back out. Bird trying to drop it off to Hoyt, unsuccessful. Now we're in a foot race. Rogers bumps 8 off the ball, gets there first, punches it out. Slows down the attack, but it is still going to be a Greenbrier throw. We have 6:45 remaining. 2-0 in favor of the Panthers. Greenbrier throw, far sideline. They're going to allow a substitution, number 10, Luis Cantu, into the match, replacing number 14. That's Preston Higginbottom. Apologize for any Greenbrier folks watching. Not the greatest names. Throw. Deflected off a couple different people before Martin ends up sending it out back wide, and it's going to be another throw, Greenbrier. This throw, high, spinning, off a couple of heads. One comes down with it, sneaks it by. One finds the goal. That is Ethan Rhodes. So in the 34th minute, Greenbrier up 3-0. Took advantage of the chaos on the corner kick and was able to find the back of the net. And we are back to action. Vilonia restart. Curia to Birds to Robinson. Robinson loses it. Greenbrier looking to attack. Hoyt, about to Bird. Bird to Pittman. Pittman's got to hurry. Fights through. Gets a foot on it. High and wide right. So with 5:15 remaining, it's going to be a goal kick for the Greenbrier Panthers. Martin's got the restart. Oh yeah, they're going to call foul on Greenbrier. Hoyt's going to have a restart. Minute 46. Low line. Pittman gets a foot on it and sends it out wide to Coach Patrick. Unfortunately, he's not eligible for this match, and it'll be a Greenbrier throw. Last touch, Panthers. Minute 20 remaining. Hoyt gets it into Pittman. Pittman to Curia. Curia making a run. And now a big touch by Greenbrier trying to counter. Martin controls to Robinson. Robinson maintaining possession, gets it to Pittman. Pittman pressured, tried to clear it out. Greenbrier has it far sideline. Hoyt forces a drop, and now a big touch by Greenbrier over the head of Ortega. Sanchez up to Robinson. Robinson with a quick pull back to Pittman. Pittman out wide to Garza. Junior to Pittman. Greenbrier's just going to punch it out with 30 seconds remaining. Vilonia's got to be aware of how much time they have left. They've got plenty of time to do something, but they can't let too much roll off here. That gets by Curia. Unsuccessful clear. Robinson unsuccessful. And ball still loose. For a second there, I thought that was handling on Robinson, but nothing called. Pittman. No one's either making a play, goal, or... Yeah, and with 5 seconds left, Greenbrier opting to slow things down. And with that, we're going to go to the half. It is 4-0 in favor of the Greenbrier Panthers. We're going to be back here in a minute to recap first half scoring. But before we do want to thank our sponsors, as always. Gold sponsors are Linda Marie's and Centennial Bank. Our silver sponsors are Southern Teas and Think Drive-Thru. And as always, if you're interested in becoming a sponsor or supporting the high school soccer team in any form or fashion, please reach out to us at vhs.soccer.foundation@gmail.com. We're going to have a message from one of our sponsors, a little bit of a break, and we'll be back to discuss first half scoring. Thank you for watching Vilonia Eagles Soccer.
Marie's offers a unique selection of gifts and clothing, and we've now opened our new spa and salon. Come pamper yourself in our new relaxing spa. Enjoy a facial, massage, or mani-pedi, and get a new hairstyle too.
Come see Shauna and Sarah at the spa at Linda Marie's.
All right, we have about a minute remaining in the halftime break. The score at the half is 4-0 in favor of the Greenbrier Panthers. Quick recap of first half scoring. Greenbrier first on the board in the 14th minute on a goal by Cantu. About 14 minutes later, Everett finds the goal in the 28th minute. And then in the 34th minute, Ethan Rhodes finds the goal, and just a minute later, Cantu finds the goal again to put up Greenbrier 4-0. Vilonia is going to have to adjust to this Greenbrier pressure and these Greenbrier tactics. Greenbrier's liking to possess, drop, and then try and make a long ball run, try and sneak it behind that back line and get a one-on-one matchup. Let's see how Vilonia chooses to attack that mindset the second half. See if they can take advantage of that Greenbrier aggressiveness in some form or fashion. Nothing else. Get on the goal, get on the board, get a couple goals, trying to crawl their way back into this match. Vilonia got the ball to start the match, which means Greenbrier will get it and start the second half. Vilonia's taking the field now. See if I can get an idea. I see Sanchez out there in the keeper kit. See Davin Partridge, Noah Ortega, Case Bird, Gunnar Rogers, Luke Robinson, Nathan Hoyt, Hunter Harwood, Brendan Reyes, Kason Martin, and Junior Garza out there. So that looks like that'll be the second half starting lineup. So it looks like he reverted back to his first half starters, with the exception of he's now got Davin Partridge out there on that left fullback instead of Josue Navarro. So not too much a shift of tactics here, or at least of setup. Looks like we're still running some version of a 4-3-3. And ARs are, one AR is ready, the other far side AR is getting in possession. Center's in the circle. Greenbrier's on the field. It appears both keepers are ready. Both ARs are now ready. And the clock is ready. And we are off. Greenbrier has the ball. Bit of relief from me. The field scoreboard hasn't started, and when we're in Vilonia, that's an us thing. But so the regular scoreboard is okay. We're about 30 seconds in, but Greenbrier making a run, far sideline. That's not going to get tracked down though. Goal kick coming for the Eagles, but you can hear my home coordinator inner self breathe a little sigh of relief there. Greenbrier looking to fight up through the middle. Martin pokes it out to Hoyt. Hoyt turns. Gets it up to Reyes. Reyes can't control it though. Just minor misconnections on a lot of these Vilonia touches in the first half. That bounces Pat Partridge. Five's tracking. He's fast, but he's not that fast. And we have a goal kick coming for Vilonia. Need to see the Vilonia players lift their heads and play with some passion, some aggression, some power, some speed this second half. Get on the scoreboard. Sanchez plays it out wide to Partridge. Partridge has the throw. Gets it into Robinson. Robinson drops. Ortega up to Reyes. Cantu try to take it. Reyes comes away with it, drops to Bird. Bird controls. Bird to Robinson. Robinson up to Reyes. Reyes can't get a foot on it, and Greenbrier has it. Just minor misconnections, and there's no telling what those connections would do if we were able to complete Davin with a little bit of speed tries to get it up to the middle of the field. Now Reyes trying to find Harwood or trying to find Hoyt on this far sideline. Too much air under, and it's going to be a Greenbrier throw right around the 20 in this near sideline. 2 drops it to 1. Harwood's trying to put some pressure on it. Now Greenbrier fighting or attacking this near sideline. 8 pressured by Bird. Hoyt steps in front of it. Last touch, Hoyt. Yeah, last touch, Hoyt. Ortega fighting off Cantu. And we've got a Greenbrier throw around the 10-yard line. Three spins it into the box. Bird gets a head on it. Robinson's tracking. He's going to find it in play. Drop it to Partridge. Partridge back to Garza. Garza now on the far sideline. Gets it to Reyes. Reyes drops it back to Garza. Garza now towards the middle of the field. Gets poked away from behind. Maintains possession, though. Looking for Reyes on the far sideline. Ball's in. Nah, tried to get it to Garza on the run. Last touch, Vilonia. And we'll have a Greenbrier throw coming. What are we doing? Last touch, Vilonia. Greenbrier throw coming. Martin pokes it away, but Greenbrier is able to touch the clear. Reyes wins it. Garza has it. Garza pressured by 6. Keeps it into Harwood. Harwood back to Garza on the run. Garza pokes it past the defender, but Greenbrier's there. Garza's able to jump over it. Last touch, Greenbrier. Vilonia throw coming. Harwood's going to take the throw. Spin this one into the box. Takes a couple of bounces. Greenbrier gets a head on it. And able to get it up the field. Partridge settles. Foul on Cantu. And Vilonia restart. Round around the 30 on the hash. It looks like Martin's going to take this touch for the Eagles. Oh, is it Martin or is it? No, it's going to be Partridge. Davin, low line drive on frame into the keeper's hands. No Vilonia able to get to it on time, and it's going to be a quick, easy restart for Greenbrier. Greenbrier with the wind at their back now, able to get a little bit extra on these touches. Good 1-2 punch there by Partridge and Ortega. Slow down the attack. Greenbrier still has it, or at least is in position. Yeah, has it. Now they're going to center it and look to attack from the middle of the field. Now they send it to this near sideline. 2. Fields has it. Ortega gets it, punches it up to Hoyt. Hoyt, gotta hurry. Pressure coming from behind. Reads it, drops it to Ortega. Ortega sending it wide. Garza gets there. Partridge taking his space. Gets it to somebody. Greenbrier. Rogers, though, with a good defensive stop, and now he's going to make a run. He's got help over here on the right. If he slow, he got a little bit too much under it. Now Harwood and Rogers together on the sideline. Harwood, yeah, Fields tackles him. Fields has got to be careful. He's playing with the yellow. It's going to be a Vilonia free kick from the 17-yard line, just outside the hash. It's going to be Junior Garza taking this touch. Greenbrier forms a wall. Ten is given. Keeper barking out order. Jr. gets a good foot on it, can't bend it fast enough. It's going to go to the left of the goal. Not a horrible touch, not a bad idea. Keeper was tracking. And depending on how you look at the wind, I think the wind may have affected that. Big touch by Greenbrier up to the middle of the field. Ortega gets a foot on it, but it does lead to a loose ball. Both teams trying to earn possession. Rogers eventually just throws it into or kicks it into the Greenbrier sideline. Quick restart, 3. Able to get a foot on it, can't do anything with it. And so Greenbrier gets a rush, but can't do anything with it. It'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Sanchez over this ball. Lifts it, bounces over a couple different people. Harwood earns the foul. It'll be a Vilonia restart. Bird with a quick restart out to Garza. That was Robinson. That's Robinson. Unfortunately, Cantu gets it. 3 and 8 are on a run. Rogers is tracking back. 8 centers it. Mark gets a foot on it. Stops the cross. Slows down the attack, but it will be a corner kick for the Panthers. We're almost 10 minutes into the second half. Score remains 4-0, which is where we were at the intermission. So we have 10 minutes, almost 10. We have 9 minutes of scoreless time, but Greenbrier is threatening. That's number 5, Sam Robbins, into the corner. He's been busy. I think this is the 5th or 6th corner of the match for the Panthers. Unlucky. Still can't clear it. Yeah, unlucky. Vilonia just unable to clear it. That's number 3. Number 3 is Jonathan Reyes. So in the 49th minute, Reyes finds the goal for the Panthers, and Vilonia's going to have to fight back, or we're going to be getting sportsmanship rules on the next goal. Need to see Vilonia show a little bit more life in this 30 minutes they got left. Harwood to Reyes. Trying to get it out wide to Hoyt on a run. Keeper's there, though. Big touch by the keeper. Ooh, Partridge with a nice settle and control. Garza waves him on, says, "You go." Partridge tried to center. Oh. I don't really think Davin realized how much time he had there. He could have dropped that a little bit more safely to Jr., but in the effort of being quick, he is unable to keep it in play. We have a goalie switch. Looks like Christian Deersog into the match. Deersog into the match for Greenbrier at keeper. Vilonia trying to slow this Greenbrier attack down. Martin gets a foot on it, clears it temporarily, but straight 2-3. 3 puts a big leg into it, but he is not on frame. And so with 29 minutes remaining, it'll be a Greenbrier or a Vilonia goal kick. Quick touch out to Ortega. Oh, can't sneak it by 8. Can't sneak it by Jones. Now 3. Big leg on it. Julio dives, but